I don't really care. I don't want to play that game where I'm only sharing parts of me and I gotta like, you know, hold back on myself. I'm 100% me, my shortcomings, my battles. I don't care, and that's it. And hopefully people learn from them. And I'm just me. I don't want to have to be selective and all that kind of stuff. I don't want to tiptoe around people.
I love it.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Samaya, and I'm the owner of the Sweetest Gems Candles. I want to know how to basically get myself out there and become the biggest candle company in the world, but not use my face.
Yeah, so the first thing that I sense, because like one of my gifts is being able to pick up on energy. You don't have confidence in yourself. I can tell that you are struggling with your confidence, and you need to not be that way because you're beautiful. Let me start with that. You're beautiful, and there's no need for you to hide. I don't care if you're socially awkward, because that's what I sense from you. Am I right? Mm-hmm. There's a socially awkward tribe for you. All right, and give me that candle. I'm gonna burn it and put it on my Instagram for you tonight. Come on.
I love it. Show some love, y'all. Show some love, y'all.
So much. I follow you all the time. I love you.
Amazing. Beautiful.
Hi, my name is Terica. I have a Black business app. My question is, how would you go about promoting your a Black business app without being politicky all the time?
You mean like keep saying you're a Black business app?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. Can we just keep it real? Like, no, it's like, how do you lead without keep saying, I'm a Black business, I'm Black business, I'm Black business? You focus on excellence and the solutions that your company and brand solves that other apps do not solve. The second thing is you need to get your audience off of social media. And that's for everybody in here that's in the room. We are waiting for people to log on. You have to get their phone numbers and their emails so that you can have contact and go straight to them. And then you need to be creating a community that's worth having. You know, Kanye West, he just created the STEM, right? It's called the STEM, right? Well, he created a Discord for everyone who actually purchased that product. I purchased it. I'm in it. Community is key right now. So getting your audience off of social media and creating environments that stimulate their minds and make them want to check in, and then focusing on the problems that you all solve that other apps in your area do not solve.
That is good stuff. Good stuff.
Hello, I'm Latasha Push, author of A King's Mindset, a 31-day affirmation journal. And I've been in MLM companies. So when it comes to your company, how do you choose like what products to create? Like, do you have a system for that?
Yeah, so for me, I actually have Girl CEO, and we actually had planners. That was one of my first product in Girl CEO was the Girl CEO planner. I created that product in 2017. One of the things that I would say is that if that is something that is dear to your heart, then to stay with products that are dear to your heart, but also understand from a business perspective, you have to make sure that whatever it is that you're selling is worth it as far as shipping, because I have a lot of clients that I work with when it comes to like developing their brands. They're shipping heavy weighted products, and shipping is almost at the price of $10 now. So one of the things that I would suggest for you is to also get into like digital downloads and digital planners and digital journals and things of that nature. So I select things based on the need that I see, right? A lot of people I'm struggling with being consistent on social media. Right now on my website, we have like a social media daily agenda where you can map out your content. It's like a content planner. So look at what people need and look at what you're good at and then monetize that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good stuff.
Yes, so my name is Nawan, owner of Striver's Life. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe a lot of your core values are like love, legacy, elevation. Would you be willing to partner with another brand that holds the same core values?
So for me, right now, I'm not doing partnerships with people I don't have genuine relationships with, right? I believe that we are exchanging energy, right? I am focused right now. My blinders are on. I used to be one of those people that I would just do things because people would say, you know, you need to do it. There's going to be money in that. But right now, I really need to lock into what I'm doing because I don't want to do a lot of stuff. I've created a life for me now where I want to be with my kids. I don't want to be hustling all these different businesses. So right now, I just started a company. I don't have the capacity. I'm also getting to a place in my life where I'm learning to say no, right? But what I would do is if you want to send me something, I would share it with the world, right? Just like I'm going to share her candle. But saying I could just take a partnership with someone, no. Like I would be lying if I was to say that. I need to know that we have the same values. And I need to know how you act when you get money.
I appreciate it.
Good stuff.
Who say I don't have any money?
But I mean, like when you get something I've learned is like when people become successful, you have to see how they do business.
100%.
For sure.
Absolutely. Cool. I want to get to your last one, but we do got to wrap it right now. But I want us to close it out. Have y'all enjoyed this? Yeah. And Marlon, sit down, because you know I wasn't coming. Yeah, that was the third person. I just sit down. Yo, this has been just a phenomenal conversation, and I really love your perspective. I love your authenticity. I learn a lot from you on a regular basis.
Thank you, David.
I think I need to call you and tell you when I steal stuff from you more. You know what I mean?
Don't worry.
I be seeing what she's doing. I like how you doing your community like
your
that.
Your students tell me. I'm like, oh, I love David. They're like, yeah, David showed your page today. He was like, look at her.
Absolutely. You are the blueprint. So I want to say thank you. One question. What do you see? Is there something huge that you want to accomplish or something that you see yourself doing in the next 5 years so that I can look at this video 5 years from today and say, yo, Ronnie said she was going to do that 5 years ago. And look today.
So the first thing is that Girl CEO is transitioning to be one of the biggest media brands that will interview women CEOs and men as well on all of this crap that went wrong in entrepreneurship. We're going to be a TV show, and I'm believing that we are going to interview CEOs from all over the globe, and we're going to talk about more than money. We're going to talk about transparency, shortcomings, embarrassing moments, broke moments, starting over, all the stuff that people really don't talk about. Family, being burnt out, falling out of love with what you do, all of those things. So that's the first thing. The second thing is HERlistic is going to be one of the biggest plant-based skincare and self-care brands that you've ever seen. We're going to have some of the most products that they're going to be all over the world, but they are just going to empower women to get back to taking care of themselves again. We are in a space right now where I'm seeing so many women focused on being millionaires and making all this money. And what's scaring me is women not taking care of themselves and women not having the bandwidth to go take care of their homes and their men and their units. So I want to encourage balance and women getting back to loving on themselves. So I am predicting that HERlistic is going to be a huge movement that is much more than just products. It's going to be a feeling. It's going to be a reminder. And the show, the TV show that's going to happen is going to break a lot of chains for people who are feeling like they're behind or they're not where they're supposed to be. And it's going to free a lot of people, and it's going to be a big deal.
I love it. I love it. Do we support her? Yeah. Good. Well, listen, you all, please make sure you're following Ronne Brown. How can they get in touch with you?
So the first thing you all want to do is I am a texter. So just go ahead and text me. My number is 202-410-2903. And then I want you, one more time, it's 202-410-2903. Tell me one thing that you learned today. Okay. Secondly is you want to go to Girl CEO INC. Make sure you follow us as we do this transition. I'm going to be bringing David on.
Come on, I got you.
Yep.
I got you.
And make sure you follow me on Instagram, Ronne Brown, Ronne. There is no I, and my last name is Brown, like the color.